What is good, everyone? Saiyan Survive here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Super manga chapter spoiler video today, and it's pretty big, especially when we get to the end of the spoilers, for the summary that is. But first, if you have not already, hit the like button for this video, subscribe if you have not already, and hit the notification bell whenever I upload new videos like this, talking about, of course, Dragon Ball. Now, this came to courtesy from us from DBS Chronicles with the help of Mugiwara23, who provided this information, and you've been warned. If you do not want to know anything that is going to happen in this chapter, click away from the video right now. So let's get ready in 3, 2, 1. This is pretty big, so let's go, guys. So right here, oops, that's too big. Okay. Part 1. The first pages are those that have been seen in the preview already. Obviously, we see Granola and Vegeta going at it. Granola constantly attacks Vegeta until he loses in his Ultra Ego form. When Granola is about to finish him off, Goku appears using SS Blue and hits Granola in the face, sending him away from Vegeta. Goku tells Vegeta that now he will take care of Granola, but Vegeta doesn't accept it and kicks Goku in his side, sending him flying against a drum of water. That is totally Vegeta, that is. Vegeta approaches Goku and tells him, "Don't interfere," then punches Goku in the face. If you're Granola, you'd be like, what the hell is going on with these two? While they argue, Granola approaches Vegeta and tries to pierce his abdomen with the palm of his hand. Goku reaches out on time and pushes Vegeta with a shockwave. Granola only manages to scratch Vegeta a bit. Vegeta crashes into a house and seems unconscious. Goku and Granola keeps fighting. Granola moves quickly to Goku's back, but Goku knows it and strengthens his neck. Oh, that's pretty cool that they're actually acknowledging that Goku is like strengthening like parts of his body to avoid blows. That's pretty cool. Granola hits Goku on the neck. Goku returns to his normal form and falls unconscious to the ground, which is full of water. Okay, so Goku's in the water now. Granola leaves thinking that he has defeated Goku, but Goku was pretending and throws a ki blast at Granola's back. Good job. Granola is angry, so he tries to pierce Goku's abdomen with his hand. However, Goku uses the same trick as before and strengthens his abdomen. So this is actually a new thing that we've seen from Goku. That's him like strengthening parts of his body and stops Granola's attack. Then he punches Granola in the stomach. So Granola's probably feeling it right there. Vegeta wakes up and sees that Goku and Granola are still fighting. Despite Goku faces up to Granola, he kicks Goku against the ground. Goku returns to his normal form. So he's going in and out a lot from SS Blue to base form. Vegeta tells Goku to let him fight his way. Goku accepts and asks him not to die. Vegeta transforms back into his Ultra Ego's form. UE? I don't think UE sounds that... It doesn't sound as cool as UI, but he's back to UE. Granola is surprised. The battle moves to the Sugaring City. Granola tells Vegeta to go elsewhere, but Vegeta refuses. Of course, why? Is this if you're Vegeta, this is more of a mind game towards Granola of like getting into his head, like trying to mess with his head and try to get him out of his focus of where they're fighting and taking advantage of that. That's actually pretty smart of Vegeta to do. The battle continues fiercely. Granola punches Vegeta, and Vegeta bites his arm. Taking a page to Goku, I can see. Granola slams Vegeta to the ground, then he steps on his arm. This way Vegeta can't move and shoots several key attacks point blank at Vegeta's face. Ooh, that cannot be pretty. Granola sits on the ground because he is exhausted. Suddenly a wall of a house collapses and Granola sees inside a sugaring mother with her child. She looks at Granola terrified, so she was scared of him right there, obviously. A little flashback of Granola begins. We see him as a child running away from the city that the Saiyans attacked. Granola enters in a church and meets his mother. They both hug. Oh wow, this is actually a good flashback. They both hug, but a noise interrupts them and they look at something terrified. So it's reminiscing. That's a really great callback. But back to the present. Vegeta gets up and a raged Granola punches him, sending Vegeta out of the city. And Granola is about to finish him up. He begins to focus his energy into a giant ki ball. Vegeta is exhausted, but he's willing to try to resist the attack. Goku runs up to them, but he's also exhausted. Suddenly, a spaceship appears at full speed next to Goku. Inside is the Namekian Monite. I think it's Monito, but it's in Monite here. And the ship is piloted by Granola's robot Oatmeal. Okay, so that now we know where Oatmeal went. Okay, so this is what probably what Toyotaro was talking about. That Oatmeal's gonna be a bigger part of the storyline right here. So Granola tries to suck Granola, but he can't. Monito opens the spaceship and calls Granola. He is surprised to see Monito. Oh, there you go. The action effects right there. Goku attacks Granola and stops his attack. The ship lands, and Monito gets off of it. And Monito, I'm assuming he yells at Granola, saying, 40 years ago, the one who saved us was a Saiyan called Bardock. Bardock. So obviously, we should have known that Bardock was gonna come up somehow, especially when we see in the beginning of the chapter we see a Saiyan ape attacking the city, and it was obviously, you can tell from the scars that it was very obvious. Even though it wasn't from, it is pretty much clear that that was Bardock. And we saw a while ago from that chapter that Granola was remembering of a Saiyan ape attacking it, and that was obviously Bardock. So now that Monito said that a Saiyan saved him named Bardock, so we're getting the payoff for that. So good callback of remembering that, and then calling back to so Monito barely telling him right now, withholding this information from Granola, telling Granola that, hey, you should thank the Saiyans. They saved your butt, even though they did destroy a city. But I would like to see what the whole story and concept behind this is. But unfortunately, from what I've seen so far, a lot of people are mad because this is calling back to Dragon Ball Minus, and people are saying that this is the payoff from Minus. So they're not liking that, like, this somehow like makes Goku not that much of a hard worker, that it's making more of a point that Goku is special somehow, with like obviously with Bardock, like changing of him being ruthless, now becoming more and more of a prominent good guy figure, and not being like obviously a like an asshole, or being more of a jerk like how typical Saiyans are, and not really how people want him to be, like the story of Bardock. But now now obviously Toriyama, this is probably more of a Toriyama idea in writing, that Bardock's actually a good guy, and because of Kurosukine. So obviously I kind of like this, but obviously you have to wait and see how this is really played off once we do see the actual pages and stuff like that. But I know a lot of people are not happy about this, but I'm kind of excited, but we'll see how it is. But obviously we're gonna have to wait till next month before that happens. But I would like to see what exactly this chapter plays out once we do see the actual the panels and pages of what is yet to be seen. But anyways, guys, tell me down below, do you like that Bardock is actually back in the story and somehow is more of a hero and good guy, as opposed to his other incarnation, the first one that we know of, being more of a ruthless Saiyan, but more here being more of a good guy, and the connection to Goku, obviously. And we're gonna find out that maybe we're gonna get Goku acknowledging that Goku and Bardock are the same, not the same, but they're actually related somehow. But Monito might make the call back and make the connection between the two, but obviously we'll see when that happens. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below what you think. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell when I upload new videos like this, talking about, of course, Dragon Ball. This is Saiyan Survive, sign out. I'll see you guys later. Catch you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.